What if I told you about a general who stood before 12,000 soldiers, pointed at a foreign shore, and then ordered every single one of their ships to be set on fire? This is not a legend. This is the story of Tariq ibn Ziyad. In the year 711 AD, this Berber general stood on the shores of a rock that would one day bear his name, Jabal Tariq, Gibraltar. Behind him, the familiar coast of North Africa. Before him, the Visigothic kingdom of Hispania, a land of untold wealth and power. His mission was impossible: cross the strait, engage a force that vastly outnumbered his own, and claim a foothold in Europe. But Tariq ibn Ziyad was not a man of half measures. After his troops disembarked onto the European continent, he gathered them on the beach and delivered a speech that would echo through history. And then he gave the order that removed all possibility of retreat. He burned the boats. The sight must have been terrifying. The crackling fire, the black smoke rising into the sky, the means of escape turning to ash in the water. Every soldier understood the message instantly. There was no going back, no failure, no rescue. Victory was the only option. Ahead lay conquest or death. But why was he here? The story begins with a betrayal in the Visigothic court. King Roderic had usurped the throne, and the sons of the previous king, Witiza, saw an opportunity for revenge. They crossed the strait and appealed to the Umayyad governor in North Africa, Musa ibn Nusayr. They offered him wealth, intelligence, and support in exchange for military aid. It was an offer too tempting to refuse. Musa ibn Nusayr sent Tariq ibn Ziyad with a mainly Berber force of 7,000 men. Tariq crossed the strait and captured the strategic rock, fortifying his position. But he knew this was just a raid. To secure a true conquest, he needed more men. He sent for reinforcements, and Musa sent him another 5,000 soldiers, bringing his total to 12,000. It was with this army that he made his fateful decision. By burning the ships, he transformed a tentative expeditionary force into an army of destiny. King Roderic, hearing of this invasion, gathered a massive force. Chroniclers of the time claim his army was 100,000 strong. While this number is likely an exaggeration, there is no doubt the Visigothic army vastly outnumbered Tariq's 12,000. Roderic was confident. He marched south to crush this impudent invader. The two armies met at the Battle of Guadalete. Tariq's men, with the sea at their backs and the ashes of their ships in the harbor, had nowhere to run. They fought not for plunder, but for survival. The Visigothic army, however, was riddled with treachery. The followers of Witiza's sons, positioned on the wings, betrayed King Roderic at the height of the battle. They abandoned his flanks, turning the tide. In the ensuing chaos, King Roderic was killed. His army, leaderless and betrayed, collapsed. The road to the Visigothic capital, Toledo, was now open. Tariq's act of supreme confidence had paid off beyond anyone's imagination. He split his forces, sending columns to capture major cities like Córdoba and Granada. Within a few short years, most of the Iberian Peninsula was under Muslim control, beginning an era of Islamic rule in Spain that would last for centuries. The story of the burning boats is more than just a dramatic tale. It is a lesson in leadership, psychology, and total commitment. Tariq ibn Ziyad did not just command his men, he reshaped their reality. He removed the very concept of failure from their minds. He forced them to look forward, to see their future not behind them in Africa, but ahead of them in a new land. Did every single ship really burn? Historians debate the literal truth. Some say they were dismantled, not burned. But the symbolism remains the same. The point of no return had been crossed. The door had been shut. There was only one direction to go: forward. In that single audacious act, Tariq ibn Ziyad did not just launch a military campaign. He ignited a new chapter in history. He proved that the greatest force in the world is not a weapon, but a will that cannot be broken. He stood on the edge of the known world, looked at the fire, and saw not an end, but a beginning.